All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. It is Friday, the 20th of December, 2019. Holy mackerel, we are almost at Christmas, everybody. We are almost at Christmas. I have 3 streaming days left. No, 4 streaming days left until Christmas, excuse me. 4 streaming days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I almost lost track of what time here. So how's everyone doing this Friday? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that you're ready for some gameplay fun here today. So doing some stuff a little bit differently today for the first time in Pokemon Sword, which should be hopefully successful and fun, I hope. Okay, we'll see what happens here today. Hope you're all in a good mood. I am in a very good mood this week. I've been having a lot of fun on streams, just in general. So much great holiday vibes going on. People, coming by and hanging out and having a good time with me. And, want to keep that going today for sure. Good variety of content coming up this weekend for sure. So I hope you guys are excited, okay? Hilarious that, as the pre-stream is running here, by the way. I always keep an eye on the stream chat. Even though I'm running about and doing stuff and getting stuff set up for the stream, I always come by and I glance at the stream chat to see what people are saying, and you still got people complaining that there's Christmas music. So, it's official. No more Christmas music as of tomorrow. On the pre-stream instead, I'm going to play a edited montage of me burping, snorting, clearing my throat, and farting. Alright, it's just going to be a non-stop loop of this for about 45 minutes before I actually speak on the stream. Because that's obviously going to be way better than any kind of horrendous Christmas music that you humbugs absolutely hate. So that's what we're doing from now on. Okay, there you go. It's official as of tomorrow. Since you're not satisfied with the remixes that I usually do, you're not satisfied with the Christmas music. You're just going to get the best of the best from now on. I only deliver the best for all of you. So there you go. All right. So thank you guys. Hilarious. All right, so let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about what's going on today. What's a little bit different about today's Pokemon stream than previous Pokemon Sword streams. Also important to note, my Pokemon Sword playthrough, I think at this point, it's hit around, I think, if I remember correctly, I think we're almost at 40 hours. Let me double check that. We've been playing Pokemon Sword now for about a month. Let's see here. I am currently at... Yeah, we've hit 40 hours. 40 hours of the playthrough so far and still going strong. Which is why, hilariously, I think when people complained about the length of the game being so short, I have to laugh. Yeah, if you rush through the game and all you're doing is the base story and you don't actually try to catch any Pokemon and you only play with the starter Pokemon and you're a boring stick in the mud that doesn't understand what the appeal of Pokemon is to begin with, yeah, the game's really short and it probably sucks. But if you actually play the game for enjoyment purposes, if you actually get caught up in the mania of catching them all, as they say, and you explore and you try to do the evolutions and you try to do all the cool stuff that's available in the game, then you can get a ridiculous amount of fun out of the game. And so far, I've really been enjoying the game and the playthrough. Today, we're going to be doing more exploration of the wild, trying to catch more Pokemon that I haven't gotten yet, more evolutions, and for the first time in the entirety of the playthrough, 40 hours in, I'm going to attempt to do co-op raids. Alright? Now, what does that mean? Well, there's a raid system in the game where you can do cooperative battles against giant, oversized, and overpowered Pokemon. Okay? There's some pretty cool rewards for winning the raids, including getting the candies that automatically level up your Pokemon by giving them either experience or auto levels. You can get rare items and TMs, which are the things that give you abilities for your Pokemon. And you can catch these Gigantamax-style Pokemon for your own use, later on. So there's a lot of benefits to doing the raids. The problem is, the raids don't work. Alright? When Nintendo created this game, they attempted it, they intended it to be that there would be an online-based drop-in, drop-out system for these raids. That you could go to any of these raid areas and enable a matchmaking system. Alright? And that matchmaking system would find randomized partners for you who are also trying to play the game and doing these raids to join your raid and to do the co-op. The system doesn't work at all. In the entirety of me trying to do this, which is probably at least a dozen times, only once did a single human actually join my raid. And even then, they were impatient and they quit out and it didn't happen. There was no co-op. From what I'm going to understand, they completely botched the matchmaking system in the game. So almost no one can see each other's games. So even though there's constantly people there trying to get people to join, no one can see each other's games nor join them. So it seems like Nintendo, excuse me, not Nintendo, but the Pokemon Company who made this game didn't know what the hell they were doing. It is the first time they ever attempted anything like this in a Pokemon game. So maybe you got to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, they screwed it up this time. Maybe next time they'll get it right. But it is kind of frustrating because it was a major advertised feature of this game that these raids would exist when they don't really function, okay? Now, from what I'm to understand, you can do cooperative raids, but the catch here is you need to have people who are actively on your friends list on the Nintendo Switch and invite them manually through that method. If you just try to do random partners, it doesn't work, but you can actually invite people through the friends list, okay? So I have 3 people lined up today who hopefully will be available and want to do the raids with me. Not that I'm going to be raiding constantly all day, but I'd like to do at least a few raids today. Whatever we come across, you know, why not team up with some people who are competent and who want to team up and help and try to take on these raids and get some really cool Pokemon together, okay? So we're going to try this out on stream today live and see how it works. Hopefully the system works. If this doesn't work, I give up. Because the only other option is to do the raids with computer-controlled AI, which are just randomly generated characters with random Pokemon. And if you've been watching the playthrough up to now, you'll know that does not work. That the computer itself, or the game itself, decides to make these AI-generated, characters with the worst possible Pokemon. A Magikarp. A fucking Magikarp. Bring a Magikarp to a raid battle. Magikarp that can't damage or do anything useful. Or bring the Pokemon that's literally the opposite of the type that you need for the fight. The one that's weak to the Pokemon you're fighting. It's just asinine that this happens constantly when you try to use the AI teammates for raids. So I'm hoping we can get some competent players here to team up with me via the friends list system, and we'll see what happens. Okay? First time I'm ever doing that today. So again, today's stream, do not expect story advancement. Okay? Please, do not expect any kind of major developments. What we're trying to do is catch Pokemon I haven't caught before, evolve Pokemon I haven't evolved before, and raid battles, teaming up and trying to get these Pokemon, also trying to get all the items and rewards from doing all the raid battles. Okay? That's the focus of today's Pokemon Sword stream. If you approach it like that and you have an open mind, you're probably going to really enjoy the stream, especially because there's ample opportunity for lots of interaction and just hanging out and having fun, rather than worrying so much about plot advancement. Now, not to say that I'm never going to finish the game. I am. But right now, since we're in the wild and we can do everything that we want to do in the wild, it kind of makes sense to do so. Okay? So we're going to continue to do that today. Eventually, yes, I am going to go back and finish the story. And yes, eventually I am going to look at the post-game content that also is available in the game. Apparently there's a decent amount of it, although some people complain once again, it's not as much as previous Pokemon games, so this is no good. I'm still excited for it, but this playthrough is ongoing and a lot of fun, so I'm in no hurry to finish the game. I'm just going to keep playing it at my own pace, and doing what we're doing. And, you guys have been giving me very big positive feedback about the playthrough, so I see no reason to change things up now. Okay? Good stuff. All right. Now, later tonight, my late night stream. Well, guess what, guys? It's Friday, which means it's Friday Night Fights. Tonight on Friday Night Fights, it's Throwback Street Fighter, where I'll be playing Street Fighter 2, 3, and Alpha 3, in a lobby system. We'll see how it goes. Last week was hit or miss. Last week I was having a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden the lobby system stopped working. I couldn't even matchmake with half the people that were available, and the whole thing fell apart. Sadly, this is a known game bug with the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, that this happens, and there's really no way to fix it. You just gotta stop playing for a while and hope that it starts working again. Considering it's been a week, I have to hope that it started working again. Alright, so let's see what happens tonight. With that, hopefully things go well, and hopefully you guys will join me for the weekly Street Fighter throwback session. Okay, should be fun. Tomorrow, we're continuing on with my Final Fantasy VI playthrough. In reality, tomorrow is the first major step in the game, because the first 8 hours of Final Fantasy VI are actually considered the introduction. Now we're finally heading into the main chunk of the story of the game, and it should be quite exciting. Venturing out with my own, custom-picked party, going into new areas with side content and exploration, and it should be good. It should be a fun time. I hope you guys will join me for that tomorrow. 4 hours of Final Fantasy VI fun on the first stream, okay? And then tomorrow night's late stream is going to be more Super NES action. I've been really enjoying playing the Super NES games recently on the Switch, and I want to do more of that. What will it be? Well, I could do more Super Mario World like I did last night and actually finish the game because I'm currently in Bowser's stage. I believe there's 4 to 5 more Bowser levels available, and then there's the special world, which are very challenging stages. Once you unlock them all, you unlock the ability to change the look of the entire game, which I don't want to spoil too much, but it's pretty cool the way that they do it. Also, it's pretty weird. So we could do that. We could try to finish up Super Mario World tomorrow night. Or I could go back to Super Punch-Out, which I was playing a couple sessions ago and was having a lot of fun with. I never played it before, and I was actually enjoying the game a lot. Or we could do something completely different on Super NES. I don't know. So I'm going to leave it open, but tomorrow night will be more Super NES retro fun, okay? Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, it is my big Christmas event. The Christmas Marathon is this Sunday, okay? So before I even talk about that, today, guys, is your last day to vote. Today is your absolute last chance to vote on what games you want to see during the Christmas Marathon. All right, after this, the polling will be closed, and I'm going to start, looking at the results and buying the games or downloading the games if they're not, if they're not games I have to buy. Whatever games they are, I have to get them for this marathon, okay? And get this all set up for Sunday. So if you guys have not voted yet, please vote. Vote, and vote some more today. Last chance. Later tonight, I'll be closing that poll, getting the results, and announcing what games I'll be playing during Sunday's Christmas Marathon, okay? So all day Sunday, I'll be dressed up in holiday attire. I'll be drinking. I'll be having some holiday festive ales from Canada, as well as some eggnog. So it should be a good time. I'll be playing all these games that you guys have voted on to see me play, and I'll be just, having a good time with all of you, enjoying the holidays, right? So it's all about having a good time, just kind of laying back. By the way, it's not going to be anything serious. It's not like these games I'm playing are going to be serious gameplay or anything like that at all. Instead, it's more about just chilling with you and saying, happy holidays right before the Christmas week. So I hope you'll join me this Sunday for a holly jolly marathon. All right? It should be a good time. Then on Monday, one final day of streaming before Christmas. It's going to be more... hold on. It's going to be a full stream, 4+ hours of Minecraft. That is right. Usually I play Minecraft once a week as a chill stream on late night, but I'm doing it as the main gameplay stream on Monday for multiple reasons. The first reason is because I am way backed up on projects. I have to begin construction and hopefully build a bird statue. That's one thing I have to do. And then the next thing that we're slotted to do, is head out into the world and explore. Look for new biomes, look for new creatures, look for whatever, okay? So we got a lot to do. We'll see how much we can get done on Monday. In addition to that, I just want to do a stream where it's a more relaxing stream to hang out with you guys before my Christmas break. I'd rather do something fun and have a lot of interactions rather than, it's a serious playthrough where we got to hyper-focus on the game or anything like that. So... that's going to be Monday's main gameplay stream, and then Monday night, it's going to be Final Fantasy VI mini stream. 2 hours instead of a main stream. I'm going to do 2 hours of Final Fantasy VI on Monday night, and that's the final content I'm putting out before my Christmas break. My Christmas break is Tuesday and Wednesday, so Christmas Eve and Christmas Day I'm taking off from streaming, but I return on Thursday with daily full-time streams yet again, as always. We're getting back into the groove of things, not staying away for too long. I can't stay away for too long, quite frankly. And we'll be continuing on with everything, including Final Fantasy and Shenmue and Pokemon and all the chill streams at night and all the fun stuff. All right, guys? Good stuff, right? Okay, so, thank you guys very much. Great month so far. Had a lot of fun. Just a reminder that coming near the end of this month or early 2020 will be my typical year-end series, including the most disappointing games of the year countdown, as well as the best games of the year countdown, which I'll be doing live here on stream here on Twitch for you guys. Hope you guys will join me for that fun content. Okay. All right. So all that being said, guys, good stuff, and I hope that you are having a good time here around the holidays. Certainly. Hopefully everything is good for you and yours, and you're preparing for the Christmas fun coming up this week. I hope. I understand that not everyone gets to have a great celebratory time around the holidays, and that sucks. But everyone deserves to have a good time. So I hope that even if you're not having a good time around these holidays, maybe come and buy my streams, cheers you up a little bit, maybe it puts you in a good mood. Just chilling with me while I play games. Again, that's what it's all about. All right, so please, enjoy yourself, have a good time. All right. Let's move on to the second segment of the pre-stream, everybody, shall we? The second segment is the gratuitous, yes, it is the gratuitous plugs. I almost corrected myself when I was right. The gratuitous plugs. So, ladies and gentlemen, for 11 years, I've been a content creator on the internet. For 11 years, I've been able to, on a daily basis, share my gameplay experiences with all of you. Although, certainly, it has not been a smooth road, and there's been a lot of bumps, and there's been ups and downs. I absolutely love what I do for a living. It's my hobby as well as my job, which is why I'm so lucky that I'm able to do what I love and have passion for a living. Not many people can say that, okay? That being said, it's not like it used to be, where I used to be a full-time YouTuber, and it was all about making ad revenue on YouTube and everything like that. It's actually quite the opposite. Now it's all about live streaming and crowdfunding. Every day I do these fun interactive streams for all of you, and you guys contribute during the streams, and that's what keeps stuff going. That's what pays the bills. That's what, makes all this possible. So I want to say thank you in advance to anyone who considers contributing in any way via my stream. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a week-long tips goal that has been running here on the channel. And let me tell you, you guys have been very generous so far. This tips goal is running through Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 more streaming days that I'll be here to try to attempt to hit this tips goal. All right. So far, $643 out of $2,000 is a pretty great headway. That's about, a little under 1/3 of the way there. I want to say thank you very much for that, for all the support that you guys have, lent already this week. Very much appreciated, okay? So thank you, and thank you some more for that. Please, let's keep that going. I will talk a little bit more. I'll talk a little bit more about that and the details about that, as we get further into the pre-stream, all right? But one thing I want to say up front, before I even mention a single way that you guys would be able to contribute and help me out here, all right? Please understand that even though contributions are very much appreciated, they do keep stuff going around here. They help me with the cost of games. They help me with the cost of electricity and everything. And, that's how I make my living. They're not mandatory. Contributions are not mandatory. I'm perfectly happy to just have people come by and hang out with me on a stream and have a good time. That's what it's always been about. I made YouTube videos for 2.5 years before you could even monetize gameplay on YouTube. And that's what I want to continue to do. All right? So, thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Thank you so much for everything. If you do go above and beyond to contribute, thank you, but it is not mandatory, nor is it expected. I'm incredibly grateful for all contributions, all right? So without further ado, let's talk a little bit about how you can contribute. First of all, I have a Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil, and your monthly pledges to my Patreon earn you personal perks depending on how much you contribute. I'm not going to go into detail because it's all listed there publicly. Give it a look yourself. And thanks to anyone who does contribute, anyone who's maybe thinking about becoming a new patron during the holidays here, that is much appreciated, okay? Now, in addition, I have a Teespring store where you can buy all kinds of fun merchandise, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, and the like. Great quality stuff. I can attest because I own a ton of it myself. I've worn it on streams. It's never worn out in almost 2 years now. I've been wearing this merch on stream, and it hasn't worn out at all, okay? So good stuff, and thank you very much to anyone who checks out my Teespring store and gives it a look and maybe buys something. That's teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. The bad news is it's pretty much too late to order anything for Christmas, but the store isn't going anywhere, so if you want to order something for after Christmas, you can as well, okay? Now, if you're here live on the stream, guys, chances are you're probably going to want to contribute in a way that's going to get you some recognition, some live interaction with me during the stream, right? So if you either cheer with bits, or you subscribe to my channel, or you tip me during today's live stream, I'm going to give you a shout out during the stream, as long as obviously you're abiding by the rules of the stream and you're not trying to insult me or do something stupid like that. I'm going to go ahead and give you some nice credit and maybe have some conversation with you as a way to say thank you, okay? In addition to that, on the top of your screens, you guys can see that there's a Stream Stats leaderboard, and that leaderboard covers things such as the top tipper and top cheerer. That will also give extra recognition to those who are in those positions during the course of today's stream, okay? There's also another set of leaderboards. These are built into Twitch itself, and these are completely automated. Things such as the top cheerers of the week with bits, as well as the people who have gifted subscriptions for the week. So I'll also give shout-outs to those people as well before we start up with gameplay today. So as you can hear, many, many ways to get recognized on the stream for your contributions, okay? Very matter-of-factly, the best way that you can contribute to me right now is by tipping me. I am trying to raise this tips goal by the end of Monday. So please consider tipping me if you can. I am still incredibly happy that anyone would want to consider contributing in any way, shape, or form, and I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If you want to cheer, you want to get something from my Teespring store, etc., that's great, and thank you very much for that. But in the short term, I really need help with tips. I need to try to raise this amount of money by the end of Monday so that I can actually make big headway on my taxes for next year. That's what this tips goal is for, since someone's bound to ask. What I'm trying to do is pay my tax attorney and then file for my state taxes for the year and pay off what I owe. Okay, that's what this tips goal is for. Trying to get that so that I can start the year off right. Not start off behind the 8 ball and already behind on payments and things like that. This would help me out tremendously, okay? So, please consider tipping if you can, all right? A couple things about tipping. Number one, there's 2 ways to tip. Below the stream, there's a tip jar button you can click on, or you can type exclamation point, tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up my PayPal tips page. All right, number 2, if you are going to tip me, you do not need a registered PayPal account. You do not need to have a bank account linked to a registered PayPal account. These are all misconceptions about tipping. In reality, all you need is a debit or credit card, and you can make a payment like anything else on the internet. However, if you are on a mobile device like a phone and you're trying to access my tips page and you're trying to do that, you might not have the option to do it, because what I found is that sometimes it only shows up on a desktop computer. So FYI, if you would like to tip me and help with this tips goal, but you want to use a credit or debit card rather than an account registered, you may have to use a desktop to do that, okay? Third and final, I strongly recommend, if you are going to contribute in any way, shape, or form to a stream, you do your absolute best to protect your identity. What I mean by that is, if you're going to tip me, for example, today, you might want to tip anonymously, or you might want to make up a name that has absolutely nothing to do with you or your real identity. The reason I say that is because, sadly, there is a group of people on the internet that are incredibly miserable people. They are messed up in their heads. They actually get pleasure in trying to hurt others by exposing personal information. I know that sounds really weird. What benefit do you get from exposing the personal information of a random stranger on the internet? The answer is none, but these people actually get like pleasure out of hurting others. I mean, let's be honest here. This kind of person probably is someone who's miserable in real life, has nothing positive going on in their real life. And so this is the only way that they can get any kind of value. Oh, I hurt someone on the internet. Har, har, har. I have power, right? You and I don't feel that way because we have normal lives, but some people don't, all right? And you got to understand that there's people out there that are constantly out to try to get information and mess with people. So, what I mean by here, when I'm saying all this, is I strongly recommend that you guys try to hide your personal information, when you do contribute to people on the internet, by not saying anything regarding your real name. And certainly don't use a name that's similar to like a social media account, like a Facebook or a Twitter, that would have real life information about you on it, okay? I always say you should maybe tip anonymously or just make a name up. No one will be able to tie that to you if you do that, okay? So I'm just looking out for my viewers. Sadly, there have been some people that have been doxxed on the internet because they contributed to a streamer, and that's not right. Obviously, I want you guys to be protected. I don't want people to be getting harassed online and stuff because they contributed to somebody, all right? All right, so now, folks, let's talk a little bit about the rules of the stream, all right? being that I am streaming on twitch.tv, which is a business, I have to abide by all the rules and regulations of said business. So please understand, I can't just say and do whatever the heck I want on my stream. I have to actually abide by the rules of Twitch. But in addition to that, I have my own code of conduct, and a set of rules, okay, that I abide by on my streams. All right. So please understand that I'm trying to maintain a certain kind of vibe when I live stream. Here's my philosophy. I want my streams to be a place that you can escape all the stress, all the annoyance, the drama and the toxicity of real life. Let's face it, we all have problems in our real lives, right? Our lives aren't smooth. We all have things that we want to try to escape when you come to a fun gameplay stream, right? That's the point. That's what I'm trying to do with these streams. I'm trying to make it so that you can escape all that crap and come here and just relax with me and have a good time. Not that you come here and become inundated with even more drama and crap, all right? Being able to forget all the worries of your real life and come here and enjoy it ourselves, maybe have some interaction with me, interaction with other stream viewers, and have a good time. That's the point. So, in general, I have 2 rules of thumb that I follow during my live streams. I hope that you will respect these rules. The first is, we do not talk about the controversial topics of politics and religion, because sadly when people bring up politics or religion, they get very argumentative. They get very angry with each other. If someone doesn't agree on their own views of politics or religion, they tend to argue and get into these big, heated debates. And quite frankly, this is a gameplay stream. This is not to be made to be a stream to be debating things like Brexit and the recent UK elections or Trump's attempted impeachment and all this crap. Nobody here wants to talk about that crap, all right? I don't want my stream to be about that crap, all right? So please understand that. Please, let's try to veer away from that. If there's a game where I'm playing where there are either political or religious overtones, or if that's part of the plot, and we want to talk about it in regards to the context of the game, that's a lot different, and yes, that is allowed. But please, no open discussion of politics or religion. It's just a no, because it causes too many problems and too many arguments, all right? Now, in addition to that, I am well aware, ladies and gentlemen, that there are people out there on the internet who, on a daily basis, basically bully me, harass me, defame me, slander me, steal my content illegally, and either restream it or edit it in a way that makes me look awful. These people are out for personal gain, and the reason they do it is to make money and get attention for themselves. There's no other reason they do it. It's not because they're trying to prove a point. It's not because they're trying to get me to improve as a person or change. Maybe sometime in the past that was true years and years ago, but as of recent years, these people have found that this is a gravy train for them. Ride Phil's coattails, make fun of him on a daily basis, and YouTube will do absolutely nothing about it. This is our safe haven. We hide out from YouTube because, by the way, these people cannot do it on Twitch because Twitch bans that kind of behavior. Sadly, YouTube does not. Okay? So, please understand, these people exist, but I do not make it my agenda, nor do I want it to be any part of my streams discussing these people and their garbage that they put out, okay? These are toxic people. These are people who have no morality. They're only out for themselves. They don't actually care about the repercussions of their actions. They just want to make a living riding on my back. And it sucks that that's the case, but when you've been around the block as long as I've been, this just happens, okay? I don't have money to sue each and every one of them to stop them, so I just got to kind of put up with it. The good news is, we ignore it here on the streams. We don't address it outside of this one moment on the pre-stream where I talk about it every day. And the streams go smoothly and well. And there's no real negative effect on my streams whatsoever when it comes to that kind of crap. We ignore it, and that's that. So please understand that, because I know every once in a while we got people coming in here and they'll say, oh, did you see this guy's restreaming you and blah, blah, blah. Some people are well-intentioned, and some people, sadly, are just trying to give attention to these people. And exactly that is the reason why we don't do this, because when you bring it up, all you do is give attention to the people who are seeking attention for this nasty, toxic, negative behavior, and you're giving them exactly what they want, all right? So please, it's not allowed. Against the rules, don't bring it up. Thank you for understanding, and hopefully, things go well in that regard, okay? Fair enough. All right, everybody. Now, let's get on to the third and final segment of the pre-stream. This is the segment where I give shout-outs for those who have contributed, and then we get on with the show. All right? So first of all, I would like to say thank you to an anonymous cheerer who did a few cheers overnight. Thank you very much to whoever this person was. That is much, much appreciated. Then right before the stream was about to start today, Snake Eater 1247 did a 250-bit cheer and says, I was having a stressful day. When I saw your stream just went live, it brightened my day up. Well, Snake Eater, that's one of the many reasons why I do this. People tell me all the time that these streams allow them to escape the crap in their real lives, to have a good time, and just kind of gel out, you know what I mean? Chill, and just, that's what I want. I want people to be able to come here and relax and have a good one, and have meaning outside of just a guy flipping around in games, and that's kind of the reason why I've really enjoyed becoming an interactive streamer in the last couple of years, and it not just being about me playing the games anymore. So thank you for that message. Thank you for that supportive cheer. I appreciate that very much. Lego Mario did the first tip of today, and it was a $1 tip. And he says, no joke, the Disney Afternoon Collection is now on sale on PSN for only $5 during the holiday sale. That's 75% off. I'll have to look into that. I'm not on PlayStation 4 right now. I'm on the Switch, so I can't actually jump into the store and see, what's in there. Maybe later tonight, if someone reminds me, I'll take a look. And if it indeed is $5, I might just grab it. For those who don't know, the Disney Afternoon Collection is a collection of Disney-themed video games from I believe it's the 1990s, early 90s. It might be late 80s too, but I think it was the early 90s that were very popular at the time. Because there was a block of television cartoons called the Disney Afternoon. They would air typically around the time that kids would get home from school. I used to watch it. It's things like Chippendales Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, okay? And then later on, they added other things like Goof Troop, Bonkers, and there was like 3 or 4 other shows as well that they added in there and rotated around the Disney Afternoon over the years. But I really liked the Disney Afternoon. I watched it for quite a long time when I got home from school, and this game collection sounds pretty cool, especially because it's only $5, okay? So I'll look into that. If I remember tonight, if someone can remind me to look into that, maybe I'll see if it's only $5. I'll probably get it. Okay? So thank you, Lego Mario, for the heads up. Uzi Gohar cheered 50 bits. Says, I have a boss from Serbia. I told him I have to leave early each day for each day of Hanukkah. Okay? Well, I don't know anything about that. But I thank you for the 50-bit cheer. Guitar Player 1939 resubscribed to the channel for 41 months. That is a crazy long amount of support. Thank you very much, Guitar Player. I hope you're here today and you'll enjoy the stream. All right, good stuff. Two Bar King did a 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Two Bar King. That is the biggest cheer of the stream. So let me update the leaderboard now. Go here with Two Bar King. 500 bits. And I should say this, even though this week my major push is for tips, for this tips goal, I want to say thanks to those who cheered. The cheering this week has been very good, even though the week is still young. I still got 4 more days to stream in the streaming week before Christmas. The cheering's been great, and you guys have been very, very generous. So thank you very much, anyone who cheered as well. Just so you know, that is very much appreciated. Okay? Shout out to Laguna, who tipped me $1 and says, vote for the Hollow Knight. Well, Hollow Knight, I don't believe, is in the running for the Christmas event. However, I should bring this up as well, because I forgot to really mention this on the pre-stream today. After Christmas is all said and done, which is going to be within a week, okay, I know, once Christmas is gone, everyone gets sad again. But once Christmas is done, the next thing I'm doing, the next big event, is the return of the Viewer's Choice event. All right, what this is an opportunity for the viewers to nominate and then vote on a game of which I will do a full playthrough here on stream. That the nominations process will begin later on in the week. I would say let's say exactly like 1 week from now is roughly when the nominations for that will begin. Okay, so if you're interested in getting a game nominated and then voted on to be a full playthrough that I will do here on stream, stay tuned. Later this week, we're around about a week or so, that process will begin. All right, pretty neat because there's so many games over the years that people have chose me to play for events like this that are games that are completely outside of my comfort zone and stuff that I never would have even normally played. but you guys have been so awesome and supportive and asking for things that, you know, are going to expose me to entire new genres of games, and it ends up turning into really awesome playthroughs, and in some cases, like with Persona and stuff like that, ends up being like entire series of stuff that I play over time. Really neat, so I can't wait to see what game it is that you guys, you know, pick for me to play next. All right, so that's coming up. Shout out to Frat Layton. Frat Layton, who resubbed for 7 months. Thank you very much, Frat Layton, for a 7-month resubscription. I appreciate that very much. Okay,